Samsung is anticipated to introduce the S26 series early next year, and we've already seen leaked renders via credible sources. Now, it looks like Samsung's own One UI 8.5 software features include renders of the next Android flagships. We looked into Samsung's One UI 8.5 software and uncovered a couple of renders depicting the Galaxy S26 series. The first render shows a phone with the code names N1 and N2, while the second image shows a phone with the code name N3. Previous leaks confirmed that N1 and N2 apply to the base S26 and S26 Plus. Meanwhile, the N3 codename has been tied to the S26 Ultra. The S26 Plus render roughly lines up with leaked images by Steve on Leaks. Hemisphere. That means a vertically stacked rear camera system featuring 3 lenses in a camera island. The S26 Ultra render also corroborates previously published On Leaks pictures, showing 3 vertically aligned rear cameras in a camera island, along with 2 extra sensors next to the main housing. This isn't the only S26 series nugget we've unearthed in recent days. We also noticed references to super-fast wireless charging and super-fast charging 3.0 in One UI 8.5, pointing to possibly speedier wired and/or wireless charging for the next phones. Most S25 Ultra owners might not feel the need to buy the S26 Ultra. Samsung may struggle to convince S25 Ultra owners to upgrade. The results of a poll we performed show that, according to reliable leaker Ice Universe, the only increased specs the S26 Ultra will have over the S25 Ultra are the new Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip, fastest 60 West charging, a slimmer 7.9mm profile, and a slightly lighter 214 grams body. We asked our viewers if they would consider acquiring the S26 Ultra if they had the S25 Ultra. 76% of the 824 viewers who responded didn't think there would be enough reasons to upgrade. 14% answered they would only upgrade if the price remained the same. Only 10% indicated they would switch from the S25 Ultra even if the price went up. The S25 Ultra is one of the best Android phones of the year, which is possibly why Samsung believes it can make a few modifications to the phone and call it a day. Besides, the S26 Ultra may have tweaks that improve how it feels in day-to-day use, even if the spec sheet implies otherwise. For instance, the device is said to contain the 10.7 gigabits per second LPDDR5X RAM architecture, which should theoretically boost both response times and camera performance. Similarly, while the battery capacity may remain the same, the use of the M14 display material could improve battery life. After all, a phone is more than its spec sheet. As long as it proves itself in daily use, it might be enticing enough for many flagship owners to take the jump. But is it that simple? Not really. The S25 Ultra will likely stand strong for years to come. And with a price rise presumably imminent, Samsung will need to provide compelling reasons to upgrade. Samsung produced a 25 West wireless charger for the S26 series. As many of you know, Key 2 provides 15 West wireless charging, whereas Key 2.2 supports up to 25 West. The entire Samsung S26 series will come with built-in magnets and support wireless charging. The S26 Ultra will undoubtedly enable 25W wireless charging, while it remains to be seen for the other 2 phones. The information about a 25 West wireless charger comes from WinFuture. The item is purportedly called the Samsung Magnetic Wireless Charger and has model number EP2900. We're not sure if it's a charging pad or a charging stand. There's a strong probability this will launch alongside the S26 series early next year. Retailer databases show that the charger will be available in dark gray and will support Galaxy S, Galaxy Z, and Galaxy Buds devices. Only the Ultra variant is likely to offer 25W wireless charging, if reports are to be believed. Both the S26 and S26 Plus will offer 20W wireless charging. The S26 Ultra, on the other hand, should be the only one to offer 25W wireless charging. For wired charging, the S26 is expected to stay at 25W, while the S26 Plus will handle 45W. The S26 Ultra will reportedly allow 60W wired charging. Samsung now rumored to use the Exynos 2600 in the S26 series, but only in one market, to Exynos or not to Exynos. That is the recurring question for Samsung's S26 series. We've heard multiple conflicting reports. Either only the S26 and S26 Plus will receive the soon-to-be-unveiled Exynos 2600 SoC, or maybe even the Ultra in specific regions. Today, another report complicates things further, suggesting that all three S26 models will use the Exynos 2600, but only in Korea. We're doubtful of this claim, considering Samsung has historically shipped Exynos S-series models to Europe as well. The claim says Samsung is aware of the criticism Exynos chips receive worldwide and the preference for Snapdragon. Moreover, Samsung's deal with Qualcomm reportedly mandates that at least 75% of all S26 units worldwide must use the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, or Samsung faces hefty penalties. Additionally, Exynos 2600 yields are reportedly not optimal yet, even though they're improving faster at 2 nanometers than at 3 nanometers. Camera concerns. Will the S26 Ultra improve? One of the biggest concerns surrounding the S26 Ultra is whether Samsung will finally deliver visible camera advancements. Unfortunately, a recent post on X from user Chungdin88 hints that the S26 Ultra may continue the pattern of limited upgrades. According to leaks, Samsung will reuse many sensors from the S25 Ultra. However, there's a chance of an upgrade to the 3x telephoto lens, moving to the 12MP/5K3 LD sensor. While this may improve quality slightly, the sensor size is similar to the previous 10MP unit. On the positive side, Tipster Ice Universe reported that Samsung could add a wider aperture to the 200MP main camera, improving low-light performance. The Exynos chip could be a game-changer, while hardware may not change much. The Exynos 2600 chip could significantly affect camera performance. Leaks suggest the Exynos 2600's ISP can handle a single 320MP main camera or 3 108MP cameras simultaneously. It reportedly includes an HDR engine capable of mixing 5 frames at once and handling 14-bit RAW images. Although the S26 Ultra likely won't have a 320MP camera, this technology could dramatically boost low-light photo quality and color accuracy. The chip is also said to support 8K HDR10+ video at 60fps and 4000 at 120fps, along with OIS and AI-based electronic stabilization. Battery efficiency may also improve, with a rumored 30% power reduction compared to the Exynos 2400. However, the US version will still use the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, which brings its own improvements. Release timeline: Samsung's Galaxy Unpacked event is expected in late February, meaning the S26 series may become available around mid-March. Until then, let us know what you think about the S26 Ultra's anticipated enhancements and what you hope to see. We'll keep you updated as more information becomes available.